Alright, so we are playing a 2,000 point game here with Orks versus Genestealer Cult, and we are got set up for Seize Ground. You can see all the objectives on the board there. We're going to be playing Dawn of War and rolling here in a second to see who deploys first. Okay, so here we got 2,000 points of Genestealer Cult. It's been well over a year since I've ran these guys, and I've added some new additions, so looking forward to trying them out again. This is going to be a rough game, no doubt. I've got a lot to learn about how they play, but got to start somewhere. So anyways, I'm running a brigade. We got 2 units of 20 Genestealer, pure strain Genestealers. Our Patriarch there, who's going to be our Warlord. We've got some Neophyte hybrids. We've got 4 units of Acolyte hybrids. We've got an Icon Ward there. We've got the Abominant, new guy there, with 7 of the Aberrants. We've got 2 Leman Russes, a Ridge Runner, a Rock Grinder, and 4 Jackal, or 2 units of 4 Jackals each. So that is 2,000 points of Genestealer Cult. Okay, so here we got 2,000 points of Orks, and we are running 2 29-man boys with a knob in each of those. Got a little unit of Grots right there to round out the troops. We've got 7 biker boys, and then we have a warlord there on a bike. We've got 5 kilocans. We also have 2 units of 5 mega knobs that are going to be going in 2 battle wagons. And then we've got 2 Daka jets. So that is 2,000 points of Ork boys. Okay, so the board is set up. We have all of our Orks set up here, Dawn of War style. And what are the Orks again? Which cult or faction?
Snakebite.
Snakebite Orks. Okay. And I also meant to say that the Genestealer Cult are the cog ones that gives them all the invul bonus. So you can see the Genestealer Cult pretty much don't have anything on the board. Most of them are underground, and then we do have some in ambush. So you can kind of see here we've got some tokens for Cult Ambush set up with the Leman Russes and the Rock Grinder. Everything else is underground. So the Orks were able to roll for first deployment, so we are going to roll to Seize right now with the Genestealer Cult. So here we go to Seize. And that's a 4, so it's going to be Orks turn 1.
Turn 1 was move up and devoted all of our firepower onto the 1 Leman Russ, just hoping maybe we could get a kill. We did a lot of damage, could not kill it. So basically, yeah, that's it. The cannons and the Daka jets shot at him. Everything else just moved up. The bikes advanced, get a little bit of extra movement. My entire army against 3 models is looking pretty good. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, so, Genestealer Cult's, of course, underground right now. They're about to pop out. Anyways, yeah, that Leman Russ took a heavy hit from 1 Daka jet. Took at least 6 just from the one and 3 from another there.
I should mention as well, again, failed to get the jump off.
Oh.
Hard time with that one.
Yeah, the psychic power. Yeah, and also, so what were your secondaries, by the way?
Secondaries are written down on this piece of paper. Big Game Hunter, Behind Enemy Lines, and Old School.
Okay.
And we're going to fail at all of those.
Yeah, and Genestealer Cult, we have Old School, Recon, and Behind Enemy Lines. So we're going to move over to Genestealer Cult, turn 1. Let's see what they do coming out of the shadows. Alright, so we're at the end of Genestealer Cult turn 1, and it was kind of interesting. Brought back memories of them popping up and doing crazy things. So as you can see, I actually still have quite a bit that are still in the underground. Had the Ridge Runner pop up. Did some shooting at the kilocans and the battle wagon. Just massive fail on all the shooting pretty much. I only did 2 wounds on that battle wagon from all the shooting of the Leman Russes and the Ridge Runner, and that was about it for the shooting. However, did have these hybrids pop up. I have 4 hand flamers in there, and they pretty much took out all the Gretchen right there. I threw on that stratagem that lets them pop up 3 inches away and shoot. Then let's see, over here we had these Genestealer, the pure strain, pop in. I did the perfect ambush so that I was able to get within about 6 inches of the boys here. and charge in. Was able to kill 21, and then they they had 6 die to morale. So their unit is pretty small there. Had the Patriarch and the Icon Ward also kind of pop up so they could give some of those bubble benefits to them. But anyways, so was able to score Recon, kill 1, kill more, what else? Goodness. First Strike, and we're going to be moving over to Orks turn 2. Alright, end of Orks turn 2, what happened?
Oh man, the rounds take so long with Orks, I don't even remember. So one of the things that was kind of cool was that big 29, or I guess 30 man strong unit of boys was down to like 4 guys. So we pulled off the unstoppable Green Tide, pulled them all the way off the battlefield, put them back on, thinking they could get some shots off the Patriarch, which they did. They did a lot of hits, but he did a lot of saves, and then they failed their charge. So that's why they're sitting over there. The bikes moved up towards that rock grinder, rock crusher in the back. Shot it a bunch, did like nothing in the shooting, but they charged in, and the war boss with his super claw, the custom claw, dude, he did not wreck shop. He got one of them through. So, and then the bikes, I think, did nothing. The DACA jets put most of their shooting into that last Lehman Russ, finished him off. The battle wagons moved on to the 2 center objectives. The cans moved up on the Ridge Runner from Smuggler's Run and did not manage to kill it, which is actually probably good. Because it means they're, well, I don't know. It's not bad. The boys in the back, they wiped out the, what was it, Neophyte squad that was there?
Yeah, the Acolyte Hybrids.
So they're able to stay within 3 inches of the objective, and the Weird Boys forgot to do anything, so that was Ork turn 2.
Alright, Genestealer Cult turn 2. Alright, we are at the end of Genestealer Cult turn 2, and we are doing alright, bringing in some other units here. We brought in these other Pure Strain Genestealers. They charged with the Warlord into those boys again that they couldn't quite kill last time because they came in with that nasty stratagem. Did about the same amount of damage, and they lost quite a few to morale. You can see, I think there's literally the knob and 1 boy left. But anyways, I guess they'll be safe for a turn from shooting. They're locked in combat there. And I did lose the Rock Grinder over there, but the Rock Grinder actually took out his Warlord, which is pretty cool. So got Slay the Warlord. Put this Acolyte Icon Ward there on the objective so I could hold that down. We had these Genestealers actually charge the Warlord, or sorry, the Weird Boy that was over there, and they ate him up pretty easily. And then they regrouped over here into the other Weird Boy. Again, saved them from some of the shooting. We had some other hybrids come over here and pop up using that stratagem that lets them to get within 3 inches of a unit, and they are holding down objective 4, and they did their flamer shots into that group. I think they lost maybe 2 or so. We lost the Ridge Runner there to the Killicans, and not much happened. Couldn't hit them. They didn't really hit anything back. The Lehman Russ that I do have left continues to just kind of whiff at shooting. I just cannot roll anything but 1s, it seems like, for any heavy weapons. So he'll just be back there and soak up shots. And then we just have the Neophytes back there still holding down our objectives. So that was turn 2 for the Genestealer Cult. Currently looks like they're up just a little bit, but we are pretty early in the game. Could definitely swing back for in favor of the Orks. We have a bunch of Mega Knobs that are in those battle wagons that are quite scary. So see what happens. Okay, Orks top of or bottom of turn 3. Go for it.
We had a really successful round. We pulled the boys back, cast Warpath on them to give them an extra attack apiece, charged into the big old blob of Genestealers, and did them in. So that was a big success. The Killicans worked their way backward a little bit, and with help from the boys, shot that squad of Acolytes off the objective. The 2 battle wagons just moved into the middle, sat on those objectives, also helped to shoot that squad. DACA jets moved in the backfield and wiped the squad. I actually couldn't see what was back there, but they whatever was sitting on that objective.
Neophytes, yep.
Yeah, up losing the last couple boys up against the Genestealers, but that was expected. I don't think we killed. Did we kill one? I killed one.
Killed one.
So, success!
There we go. All right, so Orc turn 3. We'll see if the Colt can hang on. All right, so we're at the end of Genestealer Colt turn 3, and it wasn't very successful for them as far as really killing anything. We did have some more Acolyte hybrids jump on into the corner here. We had our Lehman Russ hold objective over there in that corner, and we lost our Genestealers over here. The blue ones over here regrouped, and they did charge this battle wagon and put 12 wounds on him, but they didn't quite pull off killing him. I was really kind of hoping they would be able to take that battle wagon out, but he's pretty tough, and with his saves, he's kind of hanging on in there. But I did outscore him, at least for the objective that he is sitting on. I did have these jackals also come on, and they're tying down that objective. I did have my Aberrants and Abominant, I can't say that, Abominant, there you go, come on, and they tried charging the bikes over here. I actually used my last command points to do the perfect ambush, and I rolled a 2, so they had a 7-inch charge, and of course I rolled a 6. And so they're out in the open, and man, hopefully they last, but we'll see. I'm sure those bikes are going to come in and try to wipe them out. Hopefully they can hold off. But anyway, so as bad as the turn was, you know, I didn't really do a whole lot as far as killing anything. I am at least kind of getting points. So got recon behind enemy lines, got kill something, hold something, and actually hold more. And so while it's looking a little bleak for the Genestealer Colt with regard to, you know, doing damage, they are at least getting points. And so if I can hold on for a couple more rounds, I might be able to maintain the lead that I currently have. I do have another unit of Acolytes and another unit of Jackals to come on. So even if he does wipe out some of these other units in the corners there, I have another unit to come on at the top of a turn to score those secondary objectives. So it's just about survival at this point.
Orks turn 4. It felt like a lot of carnage, although it doesn't really look like a lot. We took out a couple of bikers with that big old mob of boys. They did manage to pull off the jumped on them, and consolidated into the, I'll say Primarch, or whatever he's called there.
Patriarch, yeah.
Patriarch. Yep. And then the Meganobs all hopped out of the battle wagons, charged into the pure strain Genestealers. Killed 6 of them, lost 2 Meganobs in the process, so they're probably about to get hit back pretty hard. I'm not sure. And then the bikers moved down on the Aberrants. They shot up a bunch, charged in, took a couple more, and then I lost a couple in the combat and another one in leadership. Killicans moved over onto the Lehman Russ. They used 2 command points to do the ramming speed so that they could make a big old charge. So they pulled that off, which was cool. Didn't dump a lot of wounds on him, but did a few, 3, 5, I think.
Yeah, I did. The ramming speed did 3 alone, so yeah.
So felt like a lot of carnage. I think it was a good turn.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, no, it was good. All right. Well, we'll throw it back at the Genestealer, see what they can do. All right, so end of turn 4 for Genestealers, and we've kind of shifted into the mode of just survival. We are, I think, up in the points a little bit, doing pretty well in secondaries, and just kind of edging out on like kill more and hold more, things like that. We tied on hold more, we're each holding 3 right now, but I did get 2 kills. I killed his unit of bikers over here. That Abominant came in and literally laid the hammer down. And then the other unit, what other unit did I kill? Oh, I killed the battle wagon here. So I kind of forwent hitting those Meganobs and had most of those Genestealers go ahead and just take some shots at the battle wagon to clear that out and get me a kill. Everything else just kind of moved. The Patriarch here, he bailed from that fight. It would have been epic, but he pretty much figured that he wouldn't survive through that. So anyways, it is a pretty close game. We got two more rounds. We got 2 more rounds to go. We'll see if the Genestealer is going to hold on or if the Orks are going to table the Genestealer. So we'll see. So into turn 5, Orks.
Turn 5 Orks. The Deck Jets flew back. The giant squad boys jumped on over there one more time and took out the small squad that was stringing to hold that objective. That's now
Acolytes. Yeah.
Killicans moved back, took out the Lehman Russ with their awesome shooting. The Meganobs stuck in and made the fatal mistake of not piling in, which was my mistake. They didn't, so they're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna be holding that objective. They did kill quite a few Genestealers, but let's see. And the other Daka Jet flew back and threw some wounds on the Patriarch. That's it. That's all we did.
All right, turn 5, Genestealer. Okay, Genestealer Colt, turn 5, mostly just maneuvering. So most everything we got in that back pocket there, holding some objectives. Got the 2 Genestealers there, pulled them out of combat just so they wouldn't die this turn, holding that objective. And then I brought on my bikes there. They actually charged that weird boy, and he actually killed one, and I did 1 wound. So we're locked in combat there, but we're just about to wrap this game up, going into turn 6. And see how it shakes out. End of turn 6 for Orks.
Yeah, Orks just settled in. We wiped out that bike squad with the 2 Daka Jets and managed to have the weird boy fall back onto that objective. The boys advanced onto they did advance an extra 2 inches on the objective. What is that, 4 there?
Mm-hmm.
Meganobs wiped out the 2 Genestealers in the middle and moved on to that objective, and then the Killicans just sort of huddled up. That's turn 6 for Orks.
All right, we'll go to the last turn here for Colt and then tally up the points. So we're at end of game. Genestealers, they just essentially stayed on the objective back there. There wasn't much they could do. They couldn't approach anything and have no shooting, so couldn't even attempt to kill. So it was a quick turn. And we tallied up the points, and it was a close game, and really came down to this last turn, it seemed like, where Orks actually maxed everything out. They got kill more, hold more, and the bonus for holding all 5 objectives, which threw them ahead of Genestealer Colt by 3 points. So Genestealer Colt actually lost by 3, but it was a pretty close game up until then. They just kind of dwindled and just had to go on survival at the end of the game.
For me, one of the big points was that ridiculous Ork rule that allows you to take my 3 or 4 guys that were left and bring back a full squad. Like, that's banana.
That is crazy. Those 2 things combined definitely are sort of ridiculous for the Orks, being able to bring a whole unit of 30 boys back and then also just jump them pretty much anywhere on the table, which is very similar to the Genestealer Colt ability, but even a little better, because once Genestealers are on the table, they pretty much are stuck. There are some stratagems that I think let them come back into hiding, but still, yeah, pretty powerful.
I was
so
super impressed with the Daka Jets. For an army that's a bunch of PS5 shooting, those guys, they can really get some work in.
Yeah. We don't even have to talk about my rolling. I need to switch to the GW dice app, I think, because I'm pretty sure my dice only know how to roll 1s. I mean, the Daka Jet, I think put 5 wounds on, or 6 maybe, 6 wounds or something on my Patriarch. And I rolled 5 1s, and it's just that with a feel no pain. I mean, and still here, terrible shooting, and here still 5 wounds. No, but still just epitome. but yeah, no, it was a good game, and I'm gonna continue to look through the Genestealer Colt book and make some hopefully a little more competitive lists than this one. This one was just for fun. But we'll keep trying, and maybe one day we'll get these Orks.
So, sure, no joke, man.
Yeah,
they're pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. So, all right, man. Well, good game.